This must be the place. He is the perfect collab partner in this one. Hope he shares the same spirit as I do. Hello, Pee-wee. Can I come in? Oh, he's asleep. I think I should wake him up. Pee-wee, wake up! Wake up!
Ah! I hate Angel Bunny!
Oh, hi, Rosie. What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I'd come over and hang out with you. And if you're not busy with anything, I was hoping we could do a collab together.
With me? You want a collab? With me? Excuse me for a moment.
Ah! Yes! Yes! Yes!
I like that very much.
I wanted to do a collab with you for a while, my dragon friend. Anyways, I have a great idea of what we can do for this. You have seen season 6 of MLP, right?
Of course. Any particular episode you have in mind?
I was thinking a heartwarming tale. Although we are in May, they happen to show a heartwarming episode. Oh well, what do you think?
A very good idea.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Alrighty-tighty. So, Rosie, since this was your idea, care to have the honours and start us off?
Of course. Hey there, Bronies and Pegasisters. Rose Pal and Pee-wee Dragon here, and today we are going to review the 8th episode of Season 6, A Heartwarming Tale. Although we are heading towards the summer season, we are given a special treat with this Heartwarming Eve episode, where we are given their own version of a traditional Christmas story, which happens to be A Christmas Carol, which we had a reference in For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils back in Season 4, during Sweetie Belle's dream sequences, along with a bit of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. My vocal really impressed both of us with this episode, especially with the writing, the songs, the character development, and the whole concept.
I agree completely, Rosie. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that what we get in this episode is pretty much her entire backstory and resolution from Season 5 all rolled into one.
Right, Starlight Glimmer as Snowfall Frost was the perfect role for her in the story, as Starlight listens to Twilight reading it to her. Snowfall Frost is a Scrooge-like character in the story, a powerful yet bitter unicorn who hates Heartwarming Eve and values studying and magic above all else.
And you could argue that the childhood of this version would have actually served as a more understandable backstory, if it had been her official story. But all in all, this episode had a lot of good stuff.
Snowfrost is determined to get rid of Heartwarming, but her assistant Snow Dash, which happens to be Rainbow Dash, the Bob Cratchit type character, reminds her that Heartwarming is the time for being together with friends, and she goes off to a party in Canterlot. But Snowfrost doesn't want any of it, so she concocts a spell to get rid of the holiday with an awesome song, Say Goodbye to the Holiday. This is by far the best villain song I have heard so far, timed with this day aria from a Canterlot wedding. It is so cool with the horror style and cool music. It fits her so well. And we forgot to mention earlier that this is also a musical episode, which I really like so much.
As Snowfrost is concocting her potion, she gets a visit from a spirit. The spirit of Heartwarming past. And lo and behold, the spirit is Applejack. Or at least the spirit looks like Applejack. And I have to say, Spirit Applejack looks so cute. But that's besides the point. The spirit tells Snowfrost that she and some other spirits aren't happy, and so they're going to show her what Heartwarming is all about.
I love Applejack's role as the spirit of Heartwarming past, as she is the pony who likes looking back at history, which is demonstrated in her song, as she takes Snowfrost to see her past, and her younger self is still adorable, and we learn that she had to give up on the holiday after her teacher said it was a waste of time, which happens to be a pony version of Professor Snape from Harry Potter. That is so cool!
Snipe, Snipe, Snaverous Snipe.
Dumbledore!
You have seen the Potter Puppy Pals video, didn't you?
Of course, and I've been waiting so long to use it. Snipe, Snipe, Severus Snape.
Dumbledore!
Okay, I think that's enough. Let's continue before I laugh so hard. Anyways, after the first spirit leaves, Snowfrost sees a second spirit, the spirit of Heartwarming present, which happens to be Pinkie Pie, and she looks so funny and adorable in her costume, and it suits her perfectly with what being the super duper party pony of Ponyville, of course.
I was wondering how long it would be before we saw Pinkie in the story, and the answer was, not that long. And I agree with you, Rosie. Pinkie did look adorable in her costume, and I loved her song. Definitely a song you'd hear in a musical. But what I found more cute was Twilight's impression of Pinkie's singing. Now that's adorable.
It sure was. Pinkie takes Snowfall on a tour through present-day Canterlot and shows her all the presents that the present day has to offer through her song Pinkie's Present. At Snow Dash's home, Snowfall sees a party being enjoyed by everyone in town. We get to see the Polly versions of Sherlock and Watson in their Victorian-style outfits from their Christmas special. I need to check that out. She also overhears Snow Dash and her friends, Mary and Flutterholly, played by Rarity and Fluttershy, talking about her behind her back and criticizing her motives, which made her feel remorseful.
And as Snow Dash's house slowly disappears into the ominous fog, we meet the third and final spirit, who happens to be played by my favourite princess, Princess Luna.
That took me by surprise, and that was perfect for her, as was shown in For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils that she has the power to see into the future, which I think was very interesting, and her song was amazing. She foretells how Equestria would be plunged into winter chaos when the spell was casted. Another interesting fact here, that Luna's singing voice was not Kasumi Evans that did her performance back in Twilight's Kingdom, but a new singer called Aloma Steele. She did an amazing job singing as Luna, as the music and her vocals remind me of Confrontation from Jekyll and Hyde the musical.
Seeing the error of her ways, Snowfrost gets into the holiday spirit and goes to Snow Dash's party. She apologizes for how she's been acting and brings everyone gifts, including a bottle of dragon toenail?
That's an interesting present. Anyway, the moral that both Snowfrost in the story and Starlight learn is that Hearthwarming Eve is not all about singing and presents. The singing and presents are all about celebrating the friends we have in our lives, as well as our families. That is really relatable to every one of us.
Absolutely. It's about spending time with family and friends, sharing those precious moments together, because that's what the holidays are really about.
And this lesson is demonstrated in the song we heard at the beginning of the episode, and also here. Hearthwarming Eve is here again. We saw before the story began that the Ponyville citizens helped decorate the town and the castle. Now here at the end was Starlight joining in on the festivities.
And thus ends a beautiful yet really early Christmas episode. The songs were amazing, especially Starlight's number. The designs were interesting, and Twilight's narration was just adorable. Overall, a fantastic episode, and I recommend you watch it.
I enjoyed this episode very much. Mike Vogel is another new writer to this season, and he impressed me. He, the animators, the musicians, and the cast really put on a fantastic adaptation of A Christmas Carol, and I will be watching it when Christmas comes around again, along with The Muppets Christmas Carol, which is by far my favorite adaptation of the story. I give A Heartwarming Tale the full 10 out of 10 stars. My favorite episode so far this season, and another candidate for one of my top video episodes in the entire series. And this episode has given me an idea for a future video.
Thanks for asking me to review with you, Rosie. I had a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it also, my dragon friend. We should hang out more sometime.
I'd love that.
So what about you guys out there? What are your thoughts on A Heartwarming Tale? Let both of us know in the comments below.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on the episode too.
Until next time, I'm Rose Pal.
And I'm Pee-wee Dragon.
And we'll see you all next time.
Hey Rosie. Snipe, snipe, Severus
Oh, here
Snape.
we go
Dumbledore!
again.